Joining me now is Arkansas Senator Tom Cotton of the Senate Armed Services Committee. Senator, you just heard the tone and the substance of the State Department spokesman. China must be really scared. They don't want to read too much into this. Your reaction?
Yeah, Laura. Well, again, this is Joe Biden's long-standing record of weakness and appeasement going back not just the last 18 months, but the last 50 years in public life. Remember, he was celebrating China's rise for decades, even before he had reason to do so to help his son out in business. He also criticized Ronald Reagan for saying that Russia was an evil empire or for fighting communists in places like Nicaragua or Cuba. This is who Joe Biden is. He believes that America is not exceptional, that America should not be the leader of the free world, that we should not stand proudly defending our interests and advancing the cause of our freedom around the world. And they take advantage of it, just like Vladimir Putin did in Ukraine, just like China has started to in the last month, running all these war games around Taiwan shores. And you look at what's happening in Iran. Joe Biden is still trying to get into another nuclear deal with Iran at a time when Iran finally was able to attempt murder against Salman Rushdie after 30 years on American soil and a humiliation of America. This is who Joe Biden is, though. It's who he's always been.
Well, Senator, this week the UN released a report saying that it is a reasonable conclusion that forced labor among Uyghur, Kazakh, and other ethnic minorities in sectors such as agriculture and manufacturing has been occurring in the Xinjiang Uyghur Autonomous Region of China. Well, we all knew this. I mean, this is no great shock to us. But nevertheless, America is engaged in trade of all sorts, business, M&A work, banking, with a country that has hundreds of thousands, perhaps millions of people in slave labor camps tonight. This is what our country is doing.
Yeah, and Laura, the Democrats just spent hundreds of billions of dollars to try to empower that regime more. Remember, China has a large portion of the world's so-called green energy technology, especially the minerals that go into it. Some of those slaves are making those exact solar panels or other inputs to it. And we're spending hundreds of billions of taxpayers' dollars now on that technology, as opposed to trying to produce more oil and gas here in North America. That's because liberals like Joe Biden will avert their eyes from slaves in China or African child laborers while they look down their nose at American roughnecks and coal miners. The exact opposite of what we should be doing, producing more of our energy, producing less energy from China, which is being built on the backs of slave labor.
Yeah, and I would say beyond Biden, all these senators, Democrat senators who are up for re-election, like Mark Kelly and Maggie Hassan in New Hampshire, all these so-called moderates, they vote lockstep with Biden on the China issues. It's horrific. Senator, you've been terrific on this issue. Thank you so much.